Welcome back, guys, to the final round. Don't worry, I do have something underneath. It's just very hot in here, and I'm not wearing a shirt. So let's talk about Eddie Hearn. I like Eddie Hearn. I'm not wearing a shirt while I'm talking about Eddie Hearn. It's very macho of me. Um, yeah, yeah, you see my shoulder pads. Uh, I like Eddie Hearn. Okay, I like him. Okay, he's good for boxing. He does make big fights. He does want his fighters to do well, and he's got a lot of good fighters. I'm gonna make a video about Frank Warren because I think that Frank Warren is in some ways better than Eddie. In some ways, he's far worse. Um, but I like Eddie Hearn. Okay, Jesus. And if I'm gonna side with any boxing promoter in this upcoming war with Dana White, because Dana White's gonna declare war on boxing because he doesn't know how else to join a sport. When he joined MMA in 2000, he said, "Fuck Pride, fuck this, fuck Fedor, fuck Randy Couture, screw everybody, screw Scott Coker. I'm doing it myself. I'm Dana White, world fucking domination." Eddie Hearn has said he would work with people. He would work with Dana. I thought him and Dana were friends. He works with Frank. I, I was gonna bring up Ben Shalom, but Ben Shalom, get the fuck out of here! I fucking nobody likes Ben Shalom any good, so it's whatever. But Eddie Hearn has worked with Bob Arum, fucking piece of shit. Hope he dies soon. He's worked with Al Heyman. Kell Brook fucking won his title on a fucking Showtime card. Like, he's worked with these people. So you can't. And I haven't even watched that Greatest Showman thing on Netflix. I've heard people didn't like it, but I still think what him and his father have done for the sport is completely undeniable, and people should be giving it credit. Um, and if you just look at who he's had in the match, and he's done a lot for boxing and a lot for matchroom boxing. Matchroom boxing is one of the primary key stables of professional prize fighters in the sport of boxing today. Just now they have Boots Ennis, they have the Akhmed Aliev, they have and these, and I'm just listing the non-British guys: Boots, Akhmed Aliev. I think they have a couple American heavyweights. I don't know if Drum Miller's a part of there, but whatever. He's got Sony, and then you look at the British guys: Joshua. Um, there's a number of other guys he has. He has he has so many, and yeah, nowadays that the matchroom stable isn't as in terms of heavyweight isn't as, it's not even close to what Queensberry has with Fabio Worley, Moses Talma, Daniel Dubois, a number of other guys that fight there, but he still has Joshua, and he's got Leo Atang coming up. He's got other guys coming up. Um, and look at the guys who he's promoted in the past. He promoted Carl Frosch. He promoted Kell Brook. I can go on and on and on. There's a lot of guys on the list. I don't remember all offhand, but Mr. Eddie Hearn is good for boxing. So Eddie, as an American, I'm with you. I'm with you, and with I guess I'm with you and Frank and British boxing in general over fucking Dana Pink. But I like Eddie Hearn. I have a different relationship in my mind with Frank Warren because of other things, but whatever. But Eddie Hearn and his dad have done massive things for the sport. And people can get on me and say, "Oh, this and that." All the things that people want to say about Eddie Hearn that are maybe negatives, I concede those points. But you get that with every promoter. And sometimes you get it way more. There's other stuff that comes in. I like Eddie Hearn, and I will die on that hill. Until Eddie Hearn is convicted of 5,000 counts of fight bribery or stuff like that. Until he's convicted, because every fan in existence, and I've done this too, has accused every boxing promoter of being corrupt and taking bribes and throwing fights. And guess what? He's probably done that before. So has Frank. So has Al Heyman. Definitely Bob Arum. Don King, we know. If boxing fans think this guy's bad, go look up Rick Elvis Parker from the 90s and what he did just with managing Mark Gastineau and the whole thing where he freaking ruined a guy's life. I forgot the fighter. Steven, I forgot his name, who he ruined his life because, whatever. But if you want to look at evil boxing promoters, go look up Rick Elvis Parker, okay, guys? You think Eddie Hearn's bad? Okay, yeah, he's not threatening people's families, okay? But people have issues with Eddie Hearn. I get it. It's me myself. I do get mad at Eddie sometimes with things he does. I'm like, Eddie, just make this fight, and he's like, well, you're having a fight. This could, what the fuck, mandatory. I'm like, Eddie, come on. But out of all the boxing promoters, he's the only one that I have a positive opinion of. Net positive. It's not very positive. It's not net much, but it's net positive. I have a neutral one with Frank Warren. When it comes to boxing with Dana White, all fucking negative so far. MMA's a different story. Ben Shalom, fuck him. I mean, he's trying, but he kind of sucks. Mr. Al Heyman. I mean, if he didn't keep all his fighters in house, I would have a different opinion about him, but he doesn't. So I don't like him. And Bob Arum is Bob fucking Arum. I do hope that he dies soon. When that day happens, I will gladly say I will drink a glass of wine and I will cheer his death. As crazy as that sounds to say, I'll say it because he has done terrible things to the sport and will continue to do that until he dies. So, but I just want to make this video real quick and say I like Eddie Hearn. Okay, I support him. I support matchroom boxing, and that doesn't say that that I'm not looking forward to hopefully seeing this whole Zuffa boxing thing work out. What they should do, and I'm going to bring this up in past videos as I have and in future videos and this one. They should just come together. Eddie, Frank, Dana, even Ben Shalom. They can bring in Oscar. I don't know that Dana wants to work with him, but because if Dana can't even work with Eddie or Frank, who are the two most level-headed boxing promoters at the high level right now that you can deal with, if he can't deal with them, he can't deal with anybody else. So Dana White, go screw yourself. Eddie Hearn, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you, lad. I'm with you. All right, guys, I like Eddie Hearn, okay? End the story. End the story. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Really quick one here. My name is Jake. Thanks for watching. And greatest fighters always leaving all the final round. See ya. Eddie fucking Hearn. I mean, look at the guy. He looks great. Look, he's a stud. He's a stud. Come on. I can get a stud. Me. Come on, guys. Guys, come on. How can you call a stud a bum? Come on.